I started coaching leaders around money because I was an investment broker. And I found there was so much joy in taking people to, so you want this money, but what do you want it for? And so I got into the visioning of it, supporting folks to vision, see what is their purpose, why are they here, what is the vision for this money. That's how I started coaching. And over the last 20 years, it's been more about coaching folks to really align with their truest self, to be able to operate as leaders in institution, bringing their whole self into those institutions so they can have healthier lives outside and inside of the institutions. And so I talk a lot about conscious coaching and conscious leadership and non-colonial leadership. For me, it's all the same thing. Whether I'm calling it non-colonial leadership, I'm calling conscious leadership, it's the same thing. And so what have I seen happen when a leader truly leads from a place of consciousness, truly lead from a decolonized place through non-colonial methodologies? What I see is that clarity, they get so clear about the mandate and the strategy and actually how to implement the strategy, because their minds are clear and they are not in conflict with their own values, because we work around how we get there. That is the first thing. The second thing is that they build trust and loyalty with the people that they're leading. So not only are they building trust when you are leading a team where folks trust you, they trust themselves and they trust each other. The work is so much simpler and the work is so much more authentic and the work is more effective. They're really making changes. The impact. We're talking about the leader having the ability to be driven by this integration of strategy, business strategy, and soul purpose. That in itself becomes a guide for the leader on how they deliver, how they lead, how they strategize, how they plan, how they create policies, how they develop programs, how they lead that into development. That's the key. That's the resilience I'm talking about. The fourth thing I see is that when you are leading through this place, this work that I do with my clients, when we're leading through this place of consciousness and true self-awareness, enlightened consciousness, guess what happens? Retention. You're able to not only attract the best of the best, because you're attracting yourself to yourself, but you're able to retain those talents. You're able to retain really great talent that will move the work forward. And they stay with you. They stay with you for loyalty to themselves, loyalty to you, loyalty to the organization. That's key. That's a big part of it. A lot of organizations' problems right now, right? But it's having the right leaders. You've got to have the right leaders on the bus. Got to have the right people on the bus. Lastly, sustainable impact. That's a key, right? That's a key. Because now you have created an amazing team. You've created good work. You're now able to scale that work. Let that work get even bigger and better because now you have the right people. And the work that you create is sustainable because it's rooted in value, driven by the organization. All those great things that you say on the website, you're actually making them happen. They're not just words, right? It's implementation. And that is also rooted in your own value and the value of your team members. Wouldn't that be a great place to work? Conscious leadership, that's what we're talking about. This is what I've been doing for years, supporting folks to getting there, to actually moving beyond just saying a thing and implementing a thing and making it sustainable and making it joyous.